No, we're not actually gonna do that. We're gonna do this correctly. Strong arm. Getting a lot of. So yeah. There we go. I wanted to talk.
Fascinating. How very interesting to meet you. Fate may have robbed me of my sight at a young age, but I can still sense the energy within your meridians. Impressive, and yet somewhat strange.
What's strange?
I don't know what it is about you exactly, but I would say you have been trained like no other warrior in this place. What I do know is that several of the techniques pioneered by what we call the new schools would have astonishing effects on one with your energy.
Oh.
Allow me a formal introduction. I am Dr. An, acupuncturist.
Ooh.
I know you well enough. Hapless Han stumbled in here for yet another treatment after you defeated him. Impressive handiwork, though I find myself in a position to wish you were less skilled, especially with Han. He is a continual strain on my time. I think you misunderstand the situation. I have no problems treating Han, but I receive no compensation for tending to injuries.
Aww.
I shouldn't complain, though. The arena pays me to look after you fighters, and Han's constant injuries have helped me hone my healing skills to a razor edge. Of course.
Oh god, these are expensive. Oh, but I can. Oh man, it tears down. Takes like 6-2 intimidation. Yeah.
What? Too much talking and thinking can be dangerous, I should know. I remember one cold winter I took a job clearing rats from a local monastery. I was supposed to make sure the pests stayed out of the sacred pools, but hunting rats one at a time is boring work. So I had an idea, a way to catch them all at once. I convinced the monks to give me some of their sacred wine, and I filled the sacred pools. I figured if I could get the rats drunk, they'd be so much easier to catch.
Are you kidding? I can't believe it.
Nothing happened at first, so I helped myself to the wine. I passed out before the rats came. In the middle of the night, I was woken up by screaming monks and fiery explosions. It was just the rats. The poor furry buggers were just trying to get warm near the monks' fires after their swim in the wine. Not a good combination. The monks wanted me gone. I might have deserved the blame, but the abbot insisted it was a sign from the gods and closed the monastery. See what happens when you think too much? Whatever.
My God. What is wrong with you?
What do you need? Magical.
They're bothered by.
I have my sources. Some of them rich, some of them poor, and all of them very concerned with their privacy. What the Imperial bureaucrats don't know won't hurt them. First they decree wind maps off limits, and now there's concern over magical artifacts.
I'm not worried about.
I want to hear that you're ready. What?
I'm ready.
This next fight should be fairly simple for you. I once more want to send you up against 4 opponents. The crowd loves those fights.
Of course they do.
These are tougher than the students you faced before, but should pose no problem. Are you ready to get started? Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
We found him just like this.
You did?
3 Reach, the old stableman, found him. He kept everyone else out.
We can trust him. What about Cho? Do we know who's responsible?
Last I saw of him, he was following Raging Dragon.
He fights next, doesn't he? Replace the men slated for that match with our own, and ensure that their blades are coated with extract from the ebon orchid. Even the ancient magic of this place could not neutralize that poison.
It will be done. What about Lucky Cho? There are hundreds of people here to see the new fighter. We can't carry the body out of here.
Then we don't. You must always use the resources available to you.
Cannibals. What in the world? What was that loading screen?
Flashing blades and deadly grace.
So they're poison types. Okay.
Don't see.
Disorient it. Very nice. It's over.
I do not know who those men were. The fighters I picked for you to face were not guild men, and they certainly lacked poison-coated blades. The wards are useless against poison. That's a danger we have never been able to solve. Those men were Kylon's, not mine. I keep myself as far away from that end of things as I can. You have to believe that I look out for my fighters. Just before you came up here, I received word from one of the guildmen from outside the arena. They sent their apologies. I believe they feel Kylon's actions were not appropriated to the situation. You shouldn't have to fear assassins again, not after that message. You are not hearing this from me, but tensions have risen between the Serpent and the Guild itself. He's making a bid for control, and some factions are quite upset.
So in the Guild...
You may feel caught in the middle, but the Whale Sages say the eye of the storm is the safest place.
So in other words, the Guild has turned around and is like, yeah, this won't happen again. Like, if the Serpent... If Kylan wants more Guild assassins, all of a sudden they're gonna be like, no, you're done. Makes sense that you probably just took down Ford early.
We've had a request from the Imperial Army. They want one of our best to help them test out a small group of war machines known as golems.
Ooh.
I've decided to put you up against them. I want you to prove that our folks are superior to anything the Army could devise. Are you ready to show them what you've got?
Yes.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Imperial Army honors us with a most unique trial.
Ooh. How does this work? Wait a second. Oh, we'd have had it perfect. That's... I would have had it perfect there.
I knew you could defeat those things. The Imperial Army's telling me they figured out some way to improve upon the design, thanks to you. I say stick to traditional soldiers. Sagacious Tien needed no machines to build the Empire. When you walk the streets and hear your name among the crowds, be
How are you still here?
My blades are yours to command.
Alright, so I'm gonna add, because then it'll be, oh my god. 30 points? Yes, please. Oh, we're back to weaponsmith. How bad is it? Oh god, it's back at negative 34. Making that overly powerful was a bad idea.
You look a shade better than the usual cowardly dogs we get through here. So you've earned the right to talk to me. Iron Soldier's the name, though everyone just calls me Soldier. You may as well do the same. How you made it to me is mystifying. But since we meet next, should I notify any kin after I crush your spirit? trying to figure out how to deal with Soldier. Not a chance. You are going to lose and lose again until you finally stop trying. If you drop out of the arena in shame, now go on and leave me alone.
How do you do this?
Given half the chance, yes. If you can't handle it, you don't need to talk. There's some people who call the way I operate walking the low path, but they're fools.
Tell me about them.
Talking about the low path is an attempt to deride the philosophy of those of us who see the truth. There's no real altruists in this world, just people who explain their actions with reasons that are easily palatable to the masses. I refuse to kowtow to those kind of lies. I'm a warrior. People either challenge me and grow stronger, or run away like weaklings.
So if I win against you, does that mean everything you believe is a lie?
I look forward to ending your
And let's just...
I want to hear that you're... What? I rushed out notification of this match, and we've had the outcriers shouting themselves hoarse. I hear many nobles will even be in attendance. It's rare that the Silver Division rests balanced against a single victory on the scales of combat, you know. But you, Raging Dragon, are what truly draws them in. Once in a lifetime does a single person throw the grand institution of the arena into such disarray. Will you face Soldier now? The Silver Division Championship awaits you. Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Iron Soldier has faced all comers, but how will the Silver Champion fare against Raging Dragon?
We did it.
Soldier is a worthy opponent. I hope you understand how many warriors have tried to extrapolate him from the Silver Division Championship. Be proud. From here, your battles will be even harder. A test, if you will, to see if you stand a chance against the Ravager. Impress the crowd, and you will have your chance against the Ravager himself. I can promise you that. Surely this was enough. I know the crowd loved that show, but there's no way I can offer you extra just because of that. All your fights are I know you feel like a rising star, but your rewards are fixed. You'll find that the Gold Division battles... See, now that that's settled, what else?
I tried.
Things are interesting right now. Be as careful walking the streets as you are in the ring. I don't think Kailan is pleased with your progress.
Ah.
Your victories are impossible for the other fighters to ignore. You are a master of the arena, the ground where executioners are born. Perhaps you have potential that you are not even aware of. There may be a role in the executioners for you after all. Do you think you stand a chance of joining the Lotus Assassins?
If you are...
No, you are stronger than that. We will train away this timid front and tap a potential that you haven't yet dreamed of. If you survive, you will join an order unlike any other. We enforce the will of Death's Hand and the Emperor. We guard the treasures of the Empire. This will be your responsibility. Can you look on silver coins, golden tablets, or prophesized artifacts and think only of duty? Then we will waste no more time. You are adequate, and I will allow you to begin training. Proceed to our fortress. It lies at the far side of the burial ground that is the necropolis, which you may reach through the rich section of the city. Present this token so that they will know you. I expect great things of you. Not many of our recruits possess both the skills to become executioners and the personality to attract such a loyal band of followers. Indeed. Many others think that they are above the norm when they join us, as if acceptance elevates their status. You will learn that conformity to our ways will serve you better. I am well aware of those who come with you, their strengths and their weaknesses. You inspire loyalty in most of those who follow you. That will serve you well. Am I? Or do you doubt your own abilities to deal with them if proven treacherous? In time, you will see that your loyalty to our order is all that matters. If you survive your training and remain in control of your senses, perhaps you will serve at my side one day.
Typical. Sowing seeds of distrust in their new recruits. Once we're out of here, let's go tell the others about our success.
That looked really weird.
Come to kick this tired old dog? Careful, boy. This mongrel's still got all his teeth. Don't think I'm going to forget that you were the one to take my division from me. You're even and level-headed, which means you won't watch your back. You'll never last. Do you actually need anything, or are you just there to flap your gun? Ask me? Why ever would the vaunted Silver Division champion speak to... No, I'll not sit here and listen to your taunts, and I certainly don't feel like talking about this place, or my past, or... Given half the chance, yes. If you can't handle it...
Well, we still gotta clean this place up, so let's do that first. Tell me.
The Gold Division is the toughest series of fights in the Empire. Ultimately, you can think of it as a test to see if you're ready to face the Ravager. Your first match will be a rare challenge. There is a style that was banned from the tournament combat 5 centuries ago. You will face the Phoenix Unity style. That is something best discovered for yourself. Suffice it to say that if you stand against it, the battle will be memorable. I do not believe in outdated prohabitations. As you may see, this style is not fair for single combat, but it is a fair test of a master warrior's abilities.
All right.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Phoenix Unity is among the rarest of styles. No one person has defeated it. Yet. Double saber.
Are they real or illusions?
Legends say that the Phoenix Unity style was banned from tournaments because it was unbeatable. But I've never put much stock in legends. That was exactly how I wanted your Gold Division matches to start. You need the people on your side before you can face the Ravager. I was going to do something different, but I've had a request from the Sung Brothers. They said that there's been an affluence of the fates and a reemergence of the planets. I'm not quite sure what that means, but if they want to face you, then I have to honor their request. Besides, defeating them is important to your career. I require that any fighter who wishes to face the Ravager be able to defeat all three of the Sung Brothers. Then I know you won't be torn to shreds. Well, at least not before the gong stops ringing, at any rate. The brothers are ready if you are. Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Speed, might, and magic will be needed to defeat these brothers three.
Wait a sec, is that the... Oh my god, it is! There he is! The one in the middle. With the mod, you're supposed to face him and get the, to get Monkey Paw, but... Well, that kind of messed you up. Apparently I forgot to grab that one.
Three opponents at once, all of them exceptionally skilled. I thought no one could impasse them, but you have. Defeating their combinated might has impressed the crowd immensely.
I deserve.
Pull in the egregious crowds, it's true, but I can't just break the rules and give you extra. I am still accountable now.
He won't give me extra gold, no matter what I do.
I want to give you a shot at the championship. I really do. I need to convince others, though. I'm going to hold an event so huge that it will rock the reaches of the Empire. The Imperial Engagement. The arena turns upon you. You will be a man alone against a rushing wave of opponents, great and small. You must stand against them all, and when you do, your right to challenge the Ravager will be indisputable.
Time to take you down a peg.
I think it's going to be a fun challenge. You might even survive if you pace yourself.
How does this work?
The concept is simple enough.
We're just gonna throw everybody at you.
Defeat your foe with exceptious electricity, then you have a moment to collect yourself. If you tarry, then you will be swamped.
Ah.
You will be facing all the champions you have dealt with already and more. Are you ready for me?
Let's do it.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Imperial engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
Okay. Give me that. I'm gonna start taking up the weapon ones. I can start getting points mastery in them. The door.
A hapless hand enters the fray.
On. Oh my god, what is this?
The greater foe, exhaustion or a fiend fallen from the heavens?
I just wanted to see how this works. Yeah, you can tell that this is...
Iron Soldier makes another foray against his nemesis. Double save. This is the end. How long can one warrior last, battling a tide of foes?
I can't even see.
For this battle, Sung Bo enters alone. His speed is unmatched.
Ah, the monkey.
The towering strength of Sung Bu crashes upon the ring. Spirit Thief.
Let's just get that. Cause I kinda need MP. I used it all.
The master of mysticism is the last to enter this epic confrontation. Double saber. You're too slow.
That camera angle is just jarring. I'm gonna admit.
You have just emerged the victor from a multitudinous concretion of raw fighting talent. Amazing! The crowd loves you, and you have proven yourself enough in my eyes. No other fighter stands a chance against the Ravager. But you must think of your safety. The Ravager strikes with such power that even the wards of this arena may not be enough to save you.
How could he be so strong?
No one knows. His strength is almost inhuman. But we are sure he is no demon.
A demon.
Your match could end in death. It almost happened when Sung Bu faced him alone, and he was the last opponent to tackle the champion alone. The Ravager grows more fierce with each fight, as if time were making him stronger. If you face him, we may not be able to end the match in time. It is that time. The Ravager awaits. Do you remember what I told you about fighting him?
I'm ready.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
And we've not seen the Ravager yet. Wait, what?
Halt! This fight will not happen. This fighter is not worthy of facing a true Imperial champion. The Ravager will not waste time with one so new to the ring. One must face the test of time to even challenge the Imperial champion. Good people, I do this for you. Would you have an unproven whelp as your champion? As the Empire's champion?
The people have spoken.
Silence! You have spoken, and I have heard. Your will be done. I give you the Ravager!
This is... What the... The way he moves makes me think of whatchamacallit. I think we just found Raging Ox. Don't like the fact that...
Double saber.
Hey! No, no, no! He's healing! That's unfair. It was healing. What a challenge. Now we see the truth.
this bit of sense, Whirlwind, you'll realize that you should thank me.
What have you done to my brother?
Your brother was a useful tool. After you cut him down while he defended me, I decided it would be too much bother to let him go. In the process, I saved you from charges of fratricide. And so the Ravager was born. The perfect, unquestioning enforcer of my will, and I owe it all to you, Whirlwind.
I should kill you here and now, but first...
You have done nothing. I still took your brother.
And I took him back and repaid the favor.
You will not be champion. This is my arena. I invoke the right of challenge. As an ex-champion, I will return and stake my claim upon this place. Tradition supports my right to this.
But the right of challenge hasn't been used in hundreds of years.
Very well. You need not accept the precedents and traditions that make this empire great, Quee. Instead, accept that my men will kill you if you dare contradict me again. So, stripling, what do you say? Are you prepared to suffer at my hands, or will you walk away and die the tenfold deaths of the coward?
No, you are not the current champion, Serpent. My brother was, and now my friend is. All you are, magician, is mine. Allow me to accept his challenge on your behalf, Master.
No!
I will not fail you, and I know my brother's spirit will be satisfied if I take this chance.
Never. I will not allow a substitution of this sort.
I will be.
Are you certain, Master? I wish nothing more than to avenge my brother.
I will be your age.
When you put it that way, I suppose it makes sense. You go and do what you do best.
I look forward to squeezing the last breath from your throat. Speak with Quee when you're ready. I will be prepared. Unless you're smart enough to know when you're beaten. If so, take the wise man's path and simply walk away.
Oh, yeah.
This has all gone horribly wrong. I have had a dead retired ex-fighter in a mask for a champion all this time. Do you know how many rules and regulations that breaks? It's a mockery of the entire arena, and Kailan and his thugs are to blame. But you can stop him. I need you to see this through to the end. I need that man stopped before he destroys 1,000 years of gratification.
Traditions?
These are truly tumultuous times for this institution. Kailan is waiting. He is ready when you are. Are you ready to...
Yes.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Serpent returns, and the contest will be decided here and now!
Dire Flame. Double sabers.
God, I wish I could learn that ability. So we're summoning demons, huh? That's pathetic. Oh my god. That was close.
Well, I know it's anticlimactic, but you did earn it. Congratulations, champion. I wish that I had another dozen fighters who could rise through the ranks with your electricity. I will not dishonor you with appearing to those who cannot match your skill. In time, someone will come along, but I suspect your equal will not be manifesting anytime soon. Champion, it has been an honor to adjudicate and facilitate your rise to the top. Should anyone appear to challenge you, I will let you know. But until then, rest yourself. You've earned it.
It would be hard to find anyone in this city who does not recognize our new champion on this day. We have met before, but right now, I represent the guild.
What do you want?
I want what you want. We had to address the issue of Kailan sooner or later. His open policy did not fit well with our philosophy of discretion. His power ran deep. He would have taken our organization even further down Gao the Greater's path had word of a new contestant not reached us.
Oh!
Indeed. Then you will be happy to know of the Guild's decision. We no longer want a stake in the proceedings in the arena. With Kailan and Gao the Greater gone, let us just say that cooler heads prevail. The current sentiment in the Guild is that the Lotus Assassins have become more trouble than our alliance with them is worth. Thus, we propose a truce. Your feud, or whatever it was, with Kailan died with him. The Guild will not trouble you or this place if you will not trouble us.
I agree.
I have a scroll for you that details a most ancient technique, once taught only to the Imperial champion. Your perfect record in this place deserved a revival of tradition. Part of my duties involved keeping an eye on Raging Dragon, and I had the envy of many others for such an assignment. Masterful fighting, I must say. We will not speak of this again. Consider me nothing more than Sweet Poison Lin from this point on.
A perfect warrior. Yeah, what was that? 333. Okay. So now we can go in here because I own this. Favor of the Dragon. Ups dedication. Oops. Not attacking him. Increases the odds of finding power-ups with falling. 32 style points. Let's go. Finally max this out, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, by the way, how much is this? Up in damage. More experience from human enemies. Yes, that sounds like a fun time. That. We're done. Okay. There's probably something other.
I don't want to talk to you. You're the reason. Do you know who I am? I was. Happy ending. I had a good thing going with the serpent. He paid a handsome fee, but he never trusted me enough to make use of my services. Now that's all.
Well.
Not much to do at the top, is there, champ? No. Your skills would just waste away with no challenges. I wonder if it'll be me, the Sung Brothers, or some other upstart who brings you down.
I'm not really in the mood for company. Judge Fang wanted me to try something special last night, and I still haven't quite recovered yet. Judge Fang's the head of the Ministry of Harmony. He's sitting in the next room with his guards. Likes to come and watch the arena fights. The blood and the beatings in the ring get his fever burning for later. Sometimes that bastard takes it out on me. Other times he makes me take it out on him. He doesn't seem to care either way. There are few things more twisted than Judge Fang's idea of a fun night.
Lot that happens. You know.
I hate him. He's a vile, repulsive deviant.
Okay, calm down.
To hurt. When things are bad, a man like that leaves scars, emotional and physical. Look, I've been around. I know people do strange and disturbing things behind locked doors. But nothing like this. There's no act too brutal or shameful for Judge Fang. He's into all sorts of things, and he's no stranger to pain. I know that all too well. I've thought about quitting. Every night. But I heard what happened to the last girl who tried to leave Fang. He's not the kind of man you just walk away from.
Hey, Ben Hackman.
He sees me as a possession. His possession. He's not just going to let me go. He's got the wealth and power to find me wherever I run. I'm stuck with Judge Fang until he's tired of me. I've come to accept that. It's a hard, grim fact, but at least he pays well.
Oh boy. Wait, what?
Don't pester me or I'll find something.
Fine.
So, things are looking up. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins. With the recommendation of the Executioner, the others will welcome you as a recruit. You can slip into the very heart of their lair.
I can't agree with this. You don't know what you're getting into. You don't know the danger they represent.
Really? What did you see while hiding in your swamp? I've observed Death's Hand for years, both in the palace and elsewhere.
You could have 4 faces and a different name and wardrobe for each, and you still wouldn't understand. Death's Hand is not what he seems.
Then what, pray tell, is he?
I don't know, but his power does not come from study or skill. He is something darker, and we should not be trying to enter his lair.
It sounds like Sagacious Zoo wants to go back into hiding. Or perhaps the nursery? Pay no attention, not everyone is as weak as he is.
You don't know what they are capable of.
The matter is settled. Go sulk in the corner like you're accustomed to doing.
This is not helping anything. Are we any closer to getting to the Lotus Assassins so this accursed woman will help us find Master Li?
Oh, she spits fire at last. Now I see how the child left her little village. She has some spirit in her after all. But I'm sure you can appease her. You've already gained the recommendation of the Lotus Assassin Executioner. You could also seek out the Inquisitor and gain his recommendation as well, but the path to the Lotus Assassin Fortress is ready for you now.
And after we find the evidence against Death's Hand, you will take us to the palace to find Master Li?
I promise, little Dawnstar. After we get what I want from the Lotus Assassins, the palace is the first place we will go. You have permission, so there won't be any trouble entering. It's only after we have the evidence against
I'm
Death's
already
Hand that they might notice something is wrong.
Already a princess.
It would still be good to get some information first. Sagacious Zoo might know something. We should ask him. Where is he?
Well, you should be more careful of who you trust.
If I did that, none of you would be.
That is true. I wouldn't trust any of the ragged homeless you have collected.
Wow.
No offense meant to those of you who are actually homeless, Dawnstar. If Sagacious Zoo has gone to warn the Lotus Assassins, you need to move quick. If he's just run off, he is no longer our concern.
Zoo would not turn on us.
The Lotus Assassin Fortress is in the far end of the necropolis. They shouldn't give you any trouble. Just appear confident as you enter. The Inquisitor will have some task that needs addressing, I'm sure. Scholar Dongao in the Scholar's Garden is the contact. Do not hesitate for too long. Sagacious Zoo's sudden flight has made our task so...
Yeah, but we're...
Always happy. You managed to satisfy the Lotus Assassins, and that's a major step forward. I just worry that it's a step over the edge of a precipice. Despite my misgivings, I can't help but smile at the thought that you're the reason they're so keen to acquire new recruits. Nothing like thinning the ranks to make some room. Of course,